Hello, my Aries family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly tarot reading for the week of December 7th through the 13th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you if you already subscribed to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please subscribe and join me each and every day for my quick glance daily readings. Now, just a brief reminder, these are general readings. Take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating. Okay, Aries, so starting off with your first card here, you have the Five of Swords. Okay, next, the Ace of Cups. I love this card. And the Nine of Wands. And we will get to these cards in just a little bit. So getting back to your first card here, Aries, this is your anchor card to the reading, the Five of Swords. So Aries, you're beginning your week with the number 5 energy, which is a very difficult energy. And with it being your anchor card, being the Five of Swords, this is an energy of that you're feeling attacked. You're not happy, you feel defeated. But the biggest thing that I'm picking up from the Five of Swords is arguments. Wow. And since this is Aquarius's card, could be that you're getting into arguments with this air sign or possibly another air sign. And it's somebody that at one time you really cared for deeply. And I think this is a love relationship that's gone south, you might say. This card is connected to Venus, so it does have a connection to love. But because it's a sword energy, there are going to be words that are said between whoever this is and you, Aries, that you're not going to be able to take back. This is really piercing type of arguments. And Aries, I feel that you're going to be hanging on to an idea, possibly whatever the arguments are about, you're hanging on to this idea and you're not going to let it go. But I feel there's going to be just arguments and hurting each other with what you're saying. So, this is somewhat what I'm going to say a volatile relationship that's ending. But you're trying to win these arguments and you're hanging on to this relationship because you don't want others saying, I told you so. So the Five of Swords is kind of that winning at all costs kind of energy, but this is a very dysfunctional energy and situation. And you keep having these repeated arguments with this individual. So this is the sword energy. You're going to be eliminating this from your life, is what I'm hearing from my guides. But the number 5 of this card, this energy, it shakes things up. It makes you almost feel like you're passing through fire. It'll make you stronger later on, Aries, but not right now. This is difficult. And 5 is the number of the throat chakra. It's your communication. So there's a lot of communication going on with this relationship, but not in a good way. So I feel he's collecting up all the swords because he's going to eliminate this relationship. And that's you, Aries. You're going to eliminate the relationship. Now, your next card, how unusual, because you have the Ace of Cups. So this is immediately bringing new love coming in. But for some of you, that could be what you were arguing about. There might have been a new love interest and you're ending this other relationship. But I love the Ace of Cups in this deck because it's portraying how you feel. When you have a nice hot cup of hot cocoa with tons of marshmallows and a candy cane in it, it gives you that nice warm feeling. This is your cup. It's overflowing with love. And this is brand new love coming in. This is new feelings for someone. This is your emotions are really stirred up with this for some of you. And this could be indicating like a romantic getaway. For others, this could be an engagement or setting the wedding date. Something that's going to make you feel happy. And the Ace of Cups is also extremely spiritual. So this could be tremendous spiritual growth right now, awakening your intuition, Aries. But the Ace of Cups brings a fresh start for you emotionally. So, whatever this is over here, and for some of you, it might not even be a love relationship. This could be just a coworker, could be a neighbor, could be someone that you thought was your friend, but you're letting something go here. You're eliminating something here. And in the beginning, with your Five of Swords energy, you're starting off your week, you're letting something go. But the Ace of Cups, for some of you, can be opening up of your intuition. You know, just really just tuning into your higher self. So this week, Aries, pay attention to your dreams and any unusual signs around you this week. Now, keep in mind, the Ace of Cups is a gift from the divine. It's a gift from spirit. It's just the presentation of new love coming in. You have to grab the Ace's energy in order for it to come to fruition. Now, your next card here is the Nine of Wands. And I suppose I'm not surprised seeing this energy because the Nine of Wands is being very guarded. And this is because of your experience, Aries. This is a card of wisdom and strength. And this card usually has you thinking about when you've been in a similar situation. What did you do then? And this individual is looking back. He's looking back at your Five of Swords. And look at the expression. It's a disgusted look on his face. And yet he's holding another wand. And all of these wands here, those are his experiences. And I'm just wondering why the artist depicted this with sheep. It's almost like this is indicating that this poor guy's been put out to pasture. I just, I don't know. But this is you, Aries. So I feel this is your choice. You wanted to get away from the Five of Swords energy. Now, for some Aries, the Nine of Wands comes up as a warning, indicating that you think you know what to expect. You've got all your defenses up to protect yourself. And even though we do learn from experiences, Aries, there's always that possibility that things can turn out differently than we expect. And sometimes people can really surprise us. So be careful of a self-fulfilling prophecy here, because when you expect the worst, that's exactly what you end up getting. And that's kind of when the law of attraction kicks in. So this is indicating to me that if you do indeed have some new love coming in, you're just a bit guarded because of what you just went through right here. But it's not an energy that's going to stay around that long because the number 9 energy of this card indicates this energy is almost through. This is Sagittarius's card. So it's a very fiery energy. It's unpredictable, adventurous. It moves on quickly, but it is associated with the moon. So there could be hidden feelings, things hidden. So that's why you're kind of on guard, but it won't last that long. So let's move on and see how this reading develops. First, let's take a look at your numerology, though. And that is number 15, which reduces down to number 6. So, what your numerology is indicating is that you're trying to get harmony and balance back into your life, your relationships, how you feel in regards to love. So, on one hand, like your bookend, these are like bookend cards for your reading. On the one hand, you're eliminating something that wasn't working out at all at this time any longer with your Five of Swords. And then your Nine of Wands is that you're very guarded. You're remembering your experience over here with the Five of Swords. So you're taking things very slowly, very cautiously. And then here, right in the middle, you've got new love. Right in the middle, new love coming in. Now let's take a look at the rest of your cards. And your first card we're going to look at is your overall energy for your reading. And you have the major arcana card, the World. And your crystal for the week, Zinsight. And your tea leaf message, Axe. And that card doesn't look too friendly, does it? Okay. All right, well, going back to your overall energy here. Well, the World is just helping you with the energy of the Five of Swords because the World card is indicating that your current phase of life is ending. You've learned the lessons here with the Five of Swords. It's time to move on. So, the World card represents both endings but also new beginnings. And that's where your Ace of Cups card comes in. So, even though over here you might feel a little guarded with your Nine of Wands, your overall energy for the week is making you feel better. It makes you feel complete. You've eliminated this energy with the Five of Swords. So you're moving on. And the number 21 here of the World card reduces to 3. So that's indicating new beginnings. And the World card is associated with your 7th chakra. That is your direct connection with spirit. So it's something that's going to put stability back in. You're going to feel some sense of wholeness and stability with this energy this week. It's connected with Saturn, so it's got to do with time. And it's indicating something is coming to an end, and now you're moving on. And you're moving on to something new. Now, your angels and guides are suggesting Zinsight. This has got to do with your root chakra. So, your spirit guides are wanting you to remove any energy blocks. And if you meditate with Zinsight, it's going to bring out your own personal power, Aries. It's going to bring out your creativity and it's going to elevate your physical energy. So, whenever this Zinsight crystal is suggested, pay attention to how your physical body feels because you've been through something, whether it's physically or mentally, and that's referring to your Five of Swords energy. So, meditating with Zinsight will help remove any of the negativity that's left. It'll clear any blocks, any low vibrational energy that still remains. And so you can clear all of that away so that you can start your new beginning here with the World card and you can begin to accept whatever the Ace of Cups is bringing into you. Zinsight repairs your ground or your root chakra so that you can just have a brand new fresh start. Now, I am concerned with your tea leaf message here. And let's see, forces working against you. Well, the card shows a hand with a deadly axe, and the blade's really sharp and glistening. And it's impossible to tell if the hand holding the axe here belongs to a man or a woman or when it's going to strike. So there's a very specific warning to be very careful, as this card's indicating there's danger around and there's no telling from which direction it will come. So I feel that's why partially you have the Nine of Wands here in your reading. And on this card, even though there's a light here, you feel that there might be something unexpected showing up and not in a good way. So let me take a look and pull a clarifying card for this card. Just give me a moment, Aries. What's the X card for Aries reading? Information regards to the X card. Okay, all right. So the Page of Swords came out. Now, this card has to do with your fourth chakra, and that's your heart, your love. And this page actually, usually delivers very truthful news. So, with this being sword energy, this has got to do with your first card here, your anchor card, that you learned the truth as to what you needed to do here. And you've got a bunch of birds here, and they're departing. So you got the messages. You've learned the truth about this. So this is in regards to the possible air sign that you're dealing with here. So no worries. I don't feel the forces working against you. That was you, Aries. That was you not realizing that you needed to end this. But whatever this difficulty is, you're taking care of it. So that kind of clears up this message with the Page of Swords. Now, in summary for the week, Aries, you're starting off with the Five of Swords energy. And this is an energy of winning at all costs, not wanting to give in, not wanting to hear, I told you so from your friends. So you've been in a difficult situation. And I feel for so many of you, it's a relationship. And the number five energy of this card is such a difficult energy. So it pretty much makes you feel like you had to pass through fire. But you will end this. This is sword energy. You're going to eliminate whatever this is. And I feel for so many of you, it is a relationship. All I kept seeing, my guides just were showing me arguments. And it could be with an Aquarius individual, since this is Aquarius's card. But you're eliminating whatever this is. And for most of you, it is indeed a relationship. Now, your next card, which is unusual, is immediately indicating new love coming in. So for some of you, the problems you were dealing with here could have been already because there was someone new in the picture and you had to take care of this business first. But the Ace of Cups can be new love coming in so many different forms. So for other Aries individuals, this can be the love of a new baby coming in. This could be the love of something you truly enjoy doing. There might be an opportunity coming your way. As this is the spirit. This is spirit, the divine. This is the spiritual gift coming in, giving you this opportunity for some new love coming in. Whether it's something you love to do, whether it's a passionate love relationship, could be a new business for some of you. And a new baby is one message that my guides are telling me. So it doesn't have to be specifically a passionate love relationship, but I do feel many Aries are letting go of something here with the Five of Swords, and then this is coming in. And now, your Knight of Wands is just being careful, being guarded. You've got the light here, trying to maintain what I'm going to say spiritual guidance. And the look, let me grab it. The look on the individual's face, looking back at your Five of Swords, it's just priceless. Like, what the heck? And I don't know why, but I just feel this poor fellow was put out to pasture with all these sheep around. But I feel this is you, Aries. You're the one that ended all of this. So you haven't been put out to pasture, but it sure makes me think of that. Now, your overall energy is the major arcana card, the world. So it's indicating, as does your nine energy from this card, that this current phase of your life here, whatever this was here, this Five of Swords, it's ending. It's over. You've learned the lessons. You're done with this. And the World card is endings, but new beginnings. You've got the Ace of Cups already indicating new love coming in. And that could be in so many different ways. This is a general reading, so it can go off in many different directions. And your angels and guides are suggesting Zinsight to meditate with. And usually, when they pick this crystal, it's because you've dealt with something that's been very stressful on your body, physically or on your mind mentally. And so, this situation here definitely qualifies. So, meditate daily with Zinsight to help clear out any of the negative energy from this situation here. Clear it all out, get rid of any kind of blocks, anything that's trapped in your energy field. And then with the axe card shows up indicating forces working against you. Wow. But the clarifying card, the Page of Swords, is indicating you've already learned the truth to what this energy here is all about. And that's got to do with your Five of Swords card. So it's all good with that message. So, Aries, for this week, you've got some endings, but I think it's all for the best kind of endings. And you've got new beginnings coming in. And it's not a surprise to kind of go cautiously with your Nine of Wands card. You've got the wonderful energy, and it's your overall energy of the World card guiding you through all of these endings and new beginnings. And meditate with the Zinsight crystal so that it will raise your physical energy, get you feeling back to your old self. So, Aries, whatever the Ace of Cups is bringing you, may you feel what the artist has depicted here. This wonderful, warm, overflowing cup of love and goodness coming into you. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me today. And if you would like to obtain further information, click on my website link below for your own private reading. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and help support my channel if you haven't already. And please join me for my daily readings or check out my channel for other tarot card readings available. Love and abundance to my Aries family.